Late-night shooting in a shopping center parking lot. A woman is killed, and days later, the shooter is still on the run. The family of the mother killed last week in the Pocket neighborhood is pleading with whoever is responsible to turn themselves in.
For her kids, my auntie has to sit here and, deal with the mood swings, and she's trying to cope herself, so we're not okay. We're trying to be, but we're not okay.
This is the story of Chastity Sparkman, a 26-year-old woman, who was married to her childhood sweetheart and the love of her life, 25-year-old Isaiah James. The two eventually separated. And on Valentine's Day 2024, everything ended in a way no one could have predicted. After Isaiah James was released from jail, he would meet Chastity Sparkman along with his new girlfriend in a shopping center parking lot. In a horrifying act of violence, Isaiah fatally shoots Chastity, leaving her lifeless body behind. The senseless and brutality of the very act raises lingering questions. How could he betray the trust of someone who once held him so dear and trusted him enough to meet him? And how could he betray his children by taking away the life of their lovely mother? Welcome to Crimeberry Stories. Subscribe and hit the notification bell icon for more stories. This story takes us to Sacramento, California. Chastity Sparkman was born and raised in Sacramento, California. From a young age, she was known for her vibrant personality and infectious laughter. Friends and family often described her as a firecracker who could light up any room she entered. Chastity had a natural ability to connect with people, always ready to lend a helping hand or share a kind word. Growing up, Chastity faced her share of challenges, but she remained resilient and determined. She possessed a strong sense of independence and was committed to creating a better life for herself and her loved ones. Her aspirations were deeply rooted in providing a stable and nurturing environment for her children, ensuring they had opportunities she may not have had. At the heart of Chastity's world were her two children, an 8-year-old son and a 6-year-old daughter. She was a devoted mother who prioritized her children's well-being above all else. Whether it was attending school events, helping with homework, or simply spending quality time together, Chastity was actively involved in their lives. Her children were her pride and joy, and she often spoke about her dreams for their futures. Chastity shared a close bond with her family, particularly her sisters. They were not just siblings but best friends who supported each other through thick and thin. Her sister, Lashaland, recalled how Chastity's love for family was unwavering and how she had a unique way of mending fences after disagreements, always reaching out with a cheerful, "I don't care about you being mad, girl, what you doing?" Her friendships were equally significant. Chastity had a wide circle of friends who cherished her authenticity and zest for life. She was the glue that held gatherings together, always ensuring everyone felt included and valued. Her ability to empathize and offer genuine support made her a cherished confidant to many. Chastity was not only a dedicated mother, but also a determined individual with clear goals. She was pursuing higher education at Sacramento City College, aiming to secure a stable career that would provide for her family. Balancing the responsibilities of motherhood and academics was no small feat, but Chastity approached it with unwavering commitment. Her ambition extended beyond personal success. She aspired to be a role model for her children, demonstrating the importance of education and perseverance. Chastity believed that through hard work and dedication, she could break barriers and set a positive example for her son and daughter. In addition to her studies, Chastity was exploring opportunities that aligned with her passions. She had a keen interest in community service and often participated in local events aimed at uplifting underprivileged communities. Her empathetic nature drove her to consider careers in social work or counseling, where she could make a tangible difference in the lives of others. Chastity Sparkman and Isaiah Lee James shared a complex and tumultuous relationship that significantly impacted the events leading up to February 14, 2024. Isaiah Lee James, 25 years old at the time of the incident, had a documented history of legal troubles. On January 25, 2022, he was arrested in Sacramento County for multiple offenses, including operating an unregistered vehicle, resisting arrest, evading law enforcement with wanton disregard for safety, and driving with a suspended license. This arrest highlighted a pattern of behavior that may have contributed to tensions in his personal relationships. Chastity and Isaiah's relationship was marked by periods of closeness and conflict. They shared 2 children, an 8-year-old son and a 6-year-old daughter. While they experienced moments of unity, underlying issues often led to disagreements. Family members noted that their interactions could be volatile, with disputes escalating beyond typical arguments. By early 2024, Chastity and Isaiah were estranged, with Chastity focusing on her studies at Sacramento City College and caring for their children. The reasons for their separation included Isaiah's legal issues and differing visions for the future. Chastity's commitment to personal growth and providing a stable environment for her children contrasted with Isaiah's ongoing struggles, creating a rift between them. Valentine's Day began like any other for Chastity. She attended her classes at Sacramento City College, engaging with peers and focusing on her coursework. Friends recalled her discussing plans to spend the evening with her children, emphasizing her dedication to balancing education and motherhood. In the late afternoon, Chastity received a call from Isaiah. He expressed a desire to meet and discuss matters concerning their children. Despite their strained relationship, Chastity agreed, believing it was important to maintain open communication for the sake of their kids. They met at a neutral location in Sacramento. The conversation quickly turned contentious, with unresolved issues resurfacing. Witnesses reported hearing raised voices, indicating the intensity of their disagreement. The altercation escalated physically, with Isaiah allegedly assaulting Chastity. She managed to leave the scene and sought refuge with a friend, visibly shaken and injured. Despite the earlier confrontation, Isaiah contacted Chastity again in the evening, insisting on resolving their issues. He proposed meeting at the Lake Crest Village Shopping Center, a public area he deemed neutral. Chastity, hoping to find a resolution and concerned about the well-being of their children, reluctantly agreed. Chastity arrived at the shopping center around 11 p.m., accompanied by a friend for support. They parked near Sherry's restaurant, a well-lit area with moderate foot traffic even at that hour. Chastity's friend later recounted that she appeared apprehensive but determined to address the issues at hand. Isaiah arrived shortly after, accompanied by his girlfriend, Ayanna to Jane Burgos. The presence of Burgos added tension to the already strained situation. The discussion quickly devolved into a heated argument, with both sides expressing frustration and anger. Witnesses nearby reported hearing shouts but did not intervene, assuming it was a personal matter that would de-escalate on its own. At approximately 11:15 p.m., the confrontation reached its tragic climax. Gunshots rang out, causing panic among bystanders. Chastity was struck in the neck, collapsing beside her vehicle. Isaiah and Ayanna fled the scene immediately, leaving Chastity critically injured. Emergency services were called, and paramedics arrived promptly, transporting Chastity to a nearby hospital. Despite medical efforts, she was pronounced dead shortly after arrival. The Sacramento Police Department cordoned off the area, collecting evidence and interviewing witnesses. Surveillance footage from nearby businesses provided crucial information about the suspects' identities and their vehicle. Through swift investigative work, authorities identified Isaiah James and Ayanna Burgos as primary suspects. Their prior histories and connections to Chastity made them persons of interest. Arrest warrants were issued, and a nationwide alert was disseminated to locate them. On March 12, 2024, the Sacramento Police Department, with assistance from the FBI, arrested Isaiah James and his girlfriend, Ayanna Burgos, in New York City. Both were charged with homicide in connection to Chastity's death. As investigators continue to look into the details of the case, the motive behind the fatal shooting remains a central point of inquiry, with authorities working tirelessly to uncover the truth behind the senseless act of violence. It's incredibly sad to think about what happened to Chastity. The loss of Chastity Sparkman resonated deeply within the Sacramento community. In the days following the tragedy, community members organized candlelight vigils at the Lake Crest Village Shopping Center, where Chastity lost her life. Recognizing the profound impact on her two young children, aged 6 and 8, the community rallied to provide support. A GoFundMe campaign was established to ensure the children's financial stability, covering educational expenses and daily needs. While no amount of memorials or kind words can undo the trauma Chastity Sparkman's loved ones have endured, the impact of her life and the legacy of her love for her children will never be forgotten. The memory of Chastity Sparkman lives on, not in the darkness of her final hours, but in the warmth of the love she gave and the lives she touched. This case serves as a painful reminder of the hidden dangers that many face behind closed doors. Domestic violence is an insidious epidemic that affects countless individuals, often in silence. Chastity's story is one of many that highlights the terrifying reality of domestic abuse. We encourage you to be aware of the signs of domestic abuse. If you notice someone withdrawing from their social circle, showing signs of fear, or displaying unexplained injuries, it is crucial to step in, offer support, and encourage them to seek professional help. Domestic violence thrives in secrecy, but when the community speaks out, when friends, family, and co-workers stand together to help those in need, we can begin to break the cycle of abuse. Chastity Sparkman's tragic story is a call to action, a reminder that we must stand up against domestic violence and support those who are suffering in silence. To Chastity Sparkman's children, friends, and loved ones, our deepest condolences. She did not deserve what happened to her. She should still be here for her children, living her life, chasing her dreams, and sharing her light with the world. May you continue to heal, and may you find peace in the midst of this unimaginable loss. Thanks for watching, and if you like stories like this, support our channel by subscribing and turning on the notification bell icon so that you'll be notified whenever we release new videos like this.